Good morning. Good afternoon. Or good evening. How's everybody doing on this blessed Sunday? I feel pretty good. I'm happy. Because today we got a special guest. None other than Miss Chandra Dawson.
What's up, my peoples?
So today we have a very special episode on I am definitely not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
So I'm back with another episode. So today's gonna be very weird cause, I got a weird sister on deck with us today. So basically we're just gonna have two topics today. One is when the Wi-Fi goes out. Second one is what is the scariest moment of your life? So, Ms. Chandra, how do you see your family every time the Wi-Fi goes out?
I see them as poor. The freak.
I get that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like when the Wi-Fi goes off, their brain shut off, or like they like go back into the olden age.
I get
like
it.
back to where we were staying in Forisburg.
Yeah.
Like no TV. When like there's load shedding and stuff or power cuts. Then everybody, even you, my guy. You stay in your room, right?
Yeah.
Like we never see you.
Yeah.
You're either in the studio.
Yeah.
Doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Or you're in your room listening to music or playing PlayStation.
Yeah, true.
So when the electricity goes off or when the Wi-Fi goes off, then we see you. It's like, wow. And then we know, okay, no, Wi-Fi is gone.
He's still alive,
He's
though.
still alive. He's here with us.
Yeah, I thought you were gone, my guy. The freak, where were you? I saw you last Christmas, the freak. But
we only see you when you come out to get breakfast or something. Something to eat.
Yeah, basically.
And then you just come. Mm-hmm. You just sit there. You say nothing, my guy. You just sit there and just stare at us, which is like the weirdest, awkwardest moment ever. Is awkwardest a word? It's a word. I'm gonna make it a word.
From today on, it's Chandra's word.
It's a word. Okay.
Basically, whenever the electricity goes out or the Wi-Fi goes out, like most people, like they change, like they. When the Wi-Fi is still on, like people are like different. They're more on their electronics and technology and everything. I'm not gonna lie, I am definitely like that. Whenever the electricity goes out, I change. I'm a kid again. I mean, hey, I just want to be around my family that time. But like when the Wi-Fi goes off, hey, you won't see me for like 3 years or something. I don't know, but yeah. So basically, I just feel like whenever it's like load shedding or the Wi-Fi is off, everybody just remembers they have a life.
And everything is not about the TV, not about your phone. And then you start noticing things around you.
Yeah,
like, wow, my mom has gray hair.
What the freak? You old? What happened to you?
What happened to you? The last time I saw you, you had black hair. Now it's all gray.
It's all gray. You look like Moses or something.
You got highlights.
The freak? We're like, okay. I mean, whenever you like the Wi-Fi goes out, you start like you start thinking about life and everything. Like
you start getting depressed. Like
I mean, you just thinking like
you think a lot of things. You're like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do for the next hour or so when the electricity's off? I gotta sit here and talk. You just
sitting there. You just sitting there like, where did the time go? I was almost. So
oh my gosh,
it's really freaking weird if like whenever like the Wi-Fi goes out, because I feel like people like change like most of the time, like.
And the weirdest thing is, it's not it's not like you've had Wi-Fi for a long time. It's like you got Wi-Fi a month ago and now you're addicted to it, like, because like literally everything is on the net. Like you can download whatever you want to download, you can watch whatever you want to watch. Now when the Wi-Fi is off, you gotta do physical labor, like, you know, especially in my family, in our family, true. Like as soon as the lights go off on a Sunday or on a Saturday, then they're like, no, now you can somewhere like clean the yard, you know, mow the lawn, you know, go pick up that thing I told you to pick up years ago. Like, you know?
They start giving you yard work to do, like, you're like, do we have a backyard? I never knew that. Like, what the freak? Like,
there's trees outside?
There's trees? Like, I never seen leaves before. I mean, is this what a leaf looks like?
And then you sit outside, you sit in the sun, it's like, you know,
you just chilling, like
chilling, you know,
like, you start noticing, like, hey, wait, I remember there's a shop around the corner, like maybe I should take a walk. And you be like, oh wait, I got legs, I can walk. I never knew. Like, I mean, you're just sitting on your chair most of the time when the Wi-Fi is on. Like,
you just basically kick back and you relax, you know, like, with your computer
phone,
or your phone or like television, PlayStation, whatever you get lost in, you know, whatever you use to forget about the world. And then when Wi-Fi goes off or like the electricity goes off, and then you have to go back. You have to enter into the world again, and then you start, especially me, like, okay, I don't have Wi-Fi where I stay, but I do have a TV. So when the electricity goes off, then I have to go to my family, which is like a freaking few blocks away from me. So I have to walk there. So when I walk there, then you start learning about, I don't want to say life, because, you know, you learn about life regardless.
True.
You just like have to walk, and then you meet people, and then you have to interact with people. I do not like interacting with people.
Not people person.
I'm not a people person.
True.
But then you have to walk, and then you get to your family, and then I actually enjoy it. I freaking enjoy spending time with my family. Because then you start making jokes. And you know,
true.
You talk about the times when you almost burned down the house, or you stole your mother's change, or you know, the food in the fridge. You start confessing things, my guy. It's like, so I freaking love when the electricity goes off, when the Wi-Fi goes off. Because that's when you actually connect with the people around you, you know? You're not always concentrating on what's in front of you, like the TV or the internet, you know what I mean? So when the Wi-Fi goes off, then you interact with your family, which is nice. I love interacting with my family.
Especially this family.
Definitely.
It's pretty weird, because like, you could make anything a joke in this family. Like, it doesn't matter. You could have broken your toe. People be like, hey, it's one toe Johnny, or something like.
No. And they don't even give you a time to recover, my guy. Just like an hour after you broke your toe, you're like the joke of the century.
They'll never forget you. Like 3 years, like, you remember when you broke your toe like 3 years ago? I used to call you Two Toes Johnny, like, it's Two Toes Johnny. So I mean, this family is pretty weird, and I mean, I think like the Wi-Fi has like really affected us like in a major way, cause especially me, cause without the Wi-Fi, I don't think I would have ever started rapping, like, cause without the Wi-Fi, like, I never discovered like music as much as I discovered it like now, cause
you never enjoyed it as much as you do right now.
I mean, when I listen to like other artists and stuff, I'm like, yo, I need to find this track. I need to find this guy's music, like all of his music and everything.
Yeah, you find your inspiration online.
Yeah. I mean, without that, I was a dancer, as most people know, as everybody knows. I think, I don't know.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't pretty good, but like, I had something going for myself, you know. So after that, I discovered like music and everything. So when the Wi-Fi came, I mean, it was a game changer for me.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
I guess that's the end of that topic. So that is when the Wi-Fi goes off. Pretty weird. So let me know in the comments what happens in your family whenever the Wi-Fi goes out or the electricity, as most people. So yeah, next topic. What is the scariest moment in your life? I mean, I've experienced a lot of things like gang fights. I've literally experienced shootings, like people getting robbed and everything. Like, yeah, I've experienced a lot of things. So I just want to hear from your side, like, what is your most scary moment, like in life, that you have experienced? Like, yeah, if you don't mind sharing.
Okay, like my scariest moment,
Yeah.
I swear, was the moment I found out that I was pregnant with Tiandre. That's my son.
Yeah.
When I first found out that I was like pregnant with him, and I had to like tell my parents about this pregnancy.
Yeah.
I literally was shaking in my boots. Okay, I wasn't wearing boots. I was wearing sneakers. But
same difference. Get the saying, yeah.
So I think that was like the most scariest. I've also experienced gang fights and stuff, but like that was like, you know,
it was
the most scariest.
I get it.
Yeah, so yeah, I think that and the fact that I had to give birth.
I get it.
You know, when it was almost my due time, everybody was just telling me how terrible it is and how like life-threatening it can be. I could like go to the hospital one day and not come out.
Yeah.
So it was terrible. So yeah, that was my worst,
scariest
time in my life. You know.
I
I guess that's nothing tops that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I get how you feel about that moment, cause I mean, I've experienced this moment, cause like there was this one where like I was in a relationship, as you know. I'm not gonna mention her name. Let me just give her another name. Jessica, I guess. Yeah. Let's just call
a lot of Jessicas out there. Okay?
Yeah, let's just call her Jessica. So yeah, basically I was really in love with this girl, and everybody knows that. I mean, I didn't make that like private. I kept that like
open.
Public. Yeah, everybody could see like I was in love with this girl. So yeah, basically this one night we had like a huge fight, and it resulted in me the next day ending up in the hospital. And
yeah, that was kind of scary.
That was really scary for me, because as I was laying on the bed in the hospital, the doctor literally told me like, if the people hadn't acted fast enough, I would have literally been gone. Like it scared me to the point where I was like, I told myself I'm never gonna date again and everything, which was going good because I was single for like 5 months.
5 months, really?
Yeah, 5 months. But then I met this girl that I'm dating right now. So yeah, I mean, it was really scary because it really like affected my life in a way that I couldn't like be sad or angry or depressed or anything like that. I had to keep myself happy or something like that. I mean, it's pretty scary because that could happen at any moment again in life. I mean, if I just get angry for like, I literally get angry for the smallest things, and
I know it.
Yeah. I mean, I got my dad's temper. I think it tenfolded like when I was born. Like my anger is like yup. I mean, my anger is like pretty freaking high. Like I don't know why, but yeah, I mean,
it's terrible.
It's scary because I get angry at the smallest things. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So it was like it's a pretty scary thing to like experience, like especially when you end up in a hospital. Like I don't think like anybody likes being in the hospital. Like I don't think that is like like something you would want to be, like some place you want to be, like in the hospital.
Something you want to wish
upon someone. Like I don't wish that upon anyone, even my worst enemies. I don't think I have enemies, do I? Does anybody hate me? Like, just comment down below if you do.
So, I doubt anybody would confess that on like the net, my guy.
Yeah. I mean, so yeah, that is basically like the scariest moment in my life. I mean, I don't want to end up there again, so I just try and keep myself like stable and humble and everything. Sometimes things make me angry and I could feel like that pain coming back and everything, but like I try and hide it from everyone cuz I don't want to like show people like that pain again cuz I know that really hurt a lot of people that cared about me, and I don't want to see them go through that pain again. So
it was quite scary. It was quite scary.
Yeah.
And you're not the first one who went to hospital. It scared like most of us.
Yeah.
Or like all of us.
Yeah.
Like my father.
Yeah.
He was in the hospital. I think it was a few years back.
Yeah.
And he was in the hospital. He has diabetes.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
Same
okay.
yeah.
He has diabetes, and he went to the hospital, and they found out that his diabetes was like his sugar levels were too high.
Yeah.
So they had to put like a IV thingy in him, so that it could like level out the sugar.
Yeah.
But then they didn't monitor him the way that they were supposed to.
Yeah.
So if the nurse didn't walk into the room at that exact moment, that exact second, if my dad was laying there with that IV plugged into him, then he would have died. That was literally the scariest moment.
I mean,
but we faced death like so many times. Like not personally. Okay, personally as well, but not as much. But like throughout our family, it's been a ride. I know everybody has experienced that, but like when you think about it, I mean, like, man,
like
we could have lost a lot of people along the way
through a lot of things. Like
through a lot of things. My mom got bit by a spider and she had to go to the hospital, and she was critical. She was like, my mom was like, is like allergic to spiders, so that spider, and it was like one of these small Inyana spiders, not even a big spider, it was like this small spider, and it bit my mom, and then she just like that was the worst.
It was pretty scary because like I think I cried for like 2-3 days.
Yeah, he was like, you were like small.
Yeah,
I was like tiny.
I was like probably like 12 or 11.
Yeah, you was somewhere around there.
Yeah,
and it was scary because we were staying on a farm. We were staying in Forisberg that time.
It's like it's pretty isolated. Like you can't get like a hospital.
Nope. You have to drive literally to Bethlehem in order to get a hospital or to Vicksburg.
Or something.
And we didn't have like transport. Like our car broke down or like I actually
you crashed it. Yeah.
But that's another topic for another time.
Yep.
So it was scary, man. It was scary. That was like literally the first time I saw my dad cry.
Like, well, I wouldn't say it's the first time that I seen my dad cry. It's like probably like the third time, because the first time I saw him crying was, I don't think he was crying because he was sad. I think he was crying because it was pain, because like a snake spit in his eyes.
Oh yeah.
So
I think it was more pain.
Yeah, more pain than sad. I mean, it was pretty scary.
I think he was just leaking from his eyes, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
you can't say my dad was crying.
I mean,
because of a snake spitting in his eyes.
Yeah, I mean, so,
he was leaking water.
He was leaking. Was leaking tears. Could have saved that in a jar. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty weird. Like I've seen like my dad cry like multiple times, especially that time when I ended up in the hospital that day. Like he cried because he thought he was gonna lose his baby.
Like his baby.
Like, I mean, he does have a baby now, your baby, but like
you're like his baby.
Yeah, like I'm his baby.
Dre is my baby.
Yeah,
you know.
But like
like you're his baby. You're like his last born.
He neglects me sometimes. So yeah, I feel adopted. So yeah, but like it was pretty sad and heartbreaking to see that, to like actually experience like that and everything. I mean, it's pretty sad to see like your parents cry and all that stuff. So yeah, I think like that's the most scariest part in my life, like seeing the people that I love the most hurt. And the day I ended up in the hospital and everything, like there was like a huge scare. Like
that was life.
I was traumatized. Like I mean, I still haven't changed. I'm still the same crazy idiot that I was back then. It's just now that like
you know how short life actually is. You've knocked on
death's door.
Death's door. It was
multiple times.
Multiple
times. I mean, wait. I think they're like the most scary like that I've experienced was that day or that holiday that I was like sick. Like when you thought like I was faking it.
Yeah, and then we both got sick.
We both got sick, like
and then like, it was like we were competing.
Yeah, who's the sickest and stuff. Like it was so scary because like I couldn't eat, I couldn't walk, I couldn't like properly talk, I couldn't like when I had to go to the bathroom, like
somebody had to help you out and stuff.
Like it was pretty scary because like I thought like this was the end. This is the end of Ash. Like I mean, cause it happened so sudden. like so quick. Like all I remember was I was at school. I was feeling fine. Like it was cold and everything. I think it was winter back then. It was winter.
It was.
Yeah, it was pretty cold. So like I just thought like it's just flu or something like that. But then I threw up at school, and I thought like it's pretty normal for people to throw up at school. I mean, I threw up a lot of times, like, but like that time it was like so bad, like I couldn't like my vision was like pretty blurry, like I couldn't see in front of me, like I couldn't walk, and when I got home, the people were like, "You just have flu or something. You're not that sick," and then. It was scary because, I mean, I couldn't eat. Like, I got so super skinny. Like, I was skinny. Like, I mean, I'm still skinny, but like that, I was like...
Boned.
Like, I was like a stick. I was built like a stick. Like,
it was skin and bones.
I was skin and bones, bro. Like, it was pretty scary. So, yeah. I guess that's the end of today's episode. Just comment down below, like, what is your scariest moment in life and everything. So yeah, I mean, I would love to hear like
what's your scariest
what's your scariest.
I would also like to enjoy hearing what your story is, and like please do subscribe.
Yes, please do. I mean,
I'm begging you.
I'm begging you. Just please subscribe to my channel. Yeah.
And leave a comment down below.
Yeah.
Tell us how you felt about this episode.
Yeah, please. Like, thank you, Miss Chandra.
Shall I join you again for another podcast?
Yeah, please just
comment down below.
Just comment down below what you would like to hear us talk about next time.
Yes.
So yeah, that's the end of today's podcast. And until next time.